Welcome! Let's talk about taking that next big step in your English journey. Moving past just making sure your sentences are correct and starting to sound truly natural. This is about so much more than grammar rules. It's about speaking in a way that really, genuinely connects with other people.
So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like your English is, well, technically perfect, but when you speak, it just feels a little stiff, maybe kind of robotic? If so, you are definitely not alone. It's that classic gap between being correct and being natural. And today, we're going to build a bridge right over it.
And this right here, this just hits the nail on the head. See, real fluency isn't just about not making mistakes. It's all about the little things, the rhythm, the word combinations, and picking the phrases that people actually use. It's about letting your personality shine through.
To help you do just that, we're going to zero in on one single super high-impact phrase. Now, this isn't just another vocabulary word to memorize. Think of it as a power tool that will instantly add some strength and character to your conversations.
Okay, you ready? Here it is. X is no battle for Y. So what does that even mean? Well, at its heart, it's a really playful and powerful way of saying that one thing can just totally crush another. It creates this little story of a competition where, let's be honest, the winner is already decided. Let's make this real. Imagine you get a nasty coffee stain on your favorite shirt. Ugh. So in this little showdown, that stubborn stain is our X, and this amazing, powerful stain stick is our Y. You could say, this stain is no battle for my stain stick. Bam! It just sounds so much more confident, right?
But here's the best part. This phrase is not just for talking about laundry. Let's explore how you can start sprinkling it into all kinds of different parts of your life to make your stories way more interesting.
I mean, just think about all the places this could work. You could be talking about a tough workout that you finally mastered, or maybe a huge book that you just flew through. Even a simple little repair on the house. It's absolutely perfect for any situation where there's a challenge, and you, or something else, just completely conquer it. Here we go, a perfect example. This is so much better than just saying, oh, I can do a 30-minute ride. This has flair. It shows confidence and experience in a way that's so much more dynamic and fun. And what's really cool is you can use it to talk up other people too. This doesn't just say your friend reads a lot. No, it paints this picture of her as like a reading superhero. It's just a much more energetic way to give a compliment. And of course, it's fantastic for everyday practical things. When you say this, your vacuum cleaner suddenly sounds like this unbeatable champion, ready to defeat any mess in its path. It's like you're creating a little commercial right in the middle of your conversation.
Okay, so you've got no battle for in your back pocket. But what if you want to mix it up a bit? Let's add a couple of other powerful alternatives to your toolkit so you can sound even more natural.
These two are absolutely perfect substitutes. You could say something like, these little appetizers are no match for my appetite today, or this tough video game level doesn't stand a chance against me. See, they both give you that same feeling of a fun, totally one-sided fight.
Now, this brings us to what I think is the most important part of all of this, because we're not just learning phrases to sound cool. We're learning how to use language to build real connections with people, especially when things get, a little awkward. So let's imagine a scenario that we have all lived through. You're at a friend's house, everything's going great, and then, oops, you spill something. And there's that moment of silence, that little bit of embarrassment. What you say next can literally change everything.
All right, let's look at two options. The basic response, it's fine, it's functional, I'll get the vacuum. But the connecting response, it totally flips the energy in the room. You're taking an awkward mistake and turning it into a moment of playful fun.
And this is why it matters so much. When you add a dash of humor and personality, you instantly make your friend feel more at ease. You're not just cleaning up a mess anymore, you're using your words as a social tool to make the situation better and actually strengthen your friendship. This is the secret right here. You playfully shift everyone's focus. All of a sudden, the problem isn't that you spilled. The problem is this epic battle between some tiny crumbs and this all-powerful vacuum cleaner. You've completely distracted from the mistake in the best way possible. Okay, ready for a pro-level tip? You can actually turn this phrase back on yourself. Using it to make a little fun of yourself is such a brilliant way to show that you don't take yourself too seriously. And trust me, that makes people find you incredibly relatable. Come on, this is just fantastic. Instead of just saying something flat like, I'm too lazy to clean, this version turns your laziness into this unstoppable force of nature.
It's clever, it's funny, and it's a way more memorable way to get the same idea across.
So, let's wrap this all up. What's the main takeaway? First, let's all agree to move beyond just being correct and start aiming for natural. Second, grab these phrases we talked about and start using them to show off your personality. And third, and this is the big one, look for those little everyday moments, even the mistakes, and see them as a chance to connect with someone.
And that's our look at this awesome little tool. So, now the question is for you. Think about your day ahead. What battle, big or small, are you going to win with your English? Go on out there and have some fun with it.
Got it! What's up? Catch up! Aha!